Welcome back to my Creative Chronic Life, and we are back with a little mini review chat thought about the Josephinebowdesigns 12-day advent calendar. I said I would be back with price, thoughts, all the other stuff that come with that. So if you've not seen any of the other unboxings, or you've not unboxed yours and you don't want to watch, please come back at another time. Or if you haven't finished watching all of the previous days that I've been sharing, then just come back at another time. I'll leave the links in the description box below, and if you don't mind and you want to find out all of my thoughts, then keep watching. So we will first off talk about price. So the price is, it was 12 days of Bowmas, and the vertical kit was £80, and I think postage was £4 or £5. I can't quite recall now. Okay, I originally I think went for a journal kit, and then I got FOMO and decided that nope, I still want the vertical kit. Now the difference between all of the different options you had was vertical kit, Hobonichi Weeks, Hobonichi Cousin, and then you had a journal kit. The base of the advents are all identical, except where you would receive a vertical kit, you got either one of the other options, a journal, Hobo Weeks, Hobo Cousin, and everything else was the same. So for example, the packaging was the same, the inside is the same, the thought behind it, everything was the same except for the few parts. We had a couple of kits, and then the couple of kits that I got in vertical you'd get in the weeks, for example. So I love that idea because it makes it versatile and available to everybody in the planner world. So if you just like journaling, get the journaling one. If you like just planning in your Hobo Weeks, you go for Hobo Weeks. I decided to change my mind, and then I just picked up the I just messaged John. I said, please can I have the advent calendar, paid the difference, and got my vertical kit. So we start off with it being in an outer box and wrapped in this beautiful, like almost shiny metallic purple lilac packaging, and then you receive this on the side, and it tells you to open this. Now in here was a lovely kind of I can't think of the word, but a written letter type thing that expressed to you what this was about, your intentions for 2026, and how this is meant to be used. So that was beautiful. And then you received some little wax melt stickers, which were for each quarter. Then you came to this, which was wrapped beautifully in this pink bow, and then you had this beautiful like iridescent butterfly, and then the key. So the key is like almost you open the key to the secret garden, and then this was all wrapped beautifully. I couldn't reenact it, so I decided just I will put some clips in here so you can see what that looks like, and I've kept it like this to be able to share with you. I just think it's stunning. Okay, and then we end up with this beautiful olive green velvet faux pouch, and it's beautiful. Now I mentioned previously that this will fit any size planner. I've tried a B5, A5 wide, and A5 weeks, just a general book, so you can use it for lots and lots of things. If you've got something special that you want to store, or use it in just in general in your day-to-day life, you can do so. So that's what this came in. I always love that Josephinebow's calendars come with something that you can keep as a keepsake. Okay, then I didn't actually open this all in one go. I just did like one envelope at a time, and then we started off with day one. Now day one is beautiful. We ended up with one of these little kind of, I don't know what the word is. I know what the word for that is. It's concertina, isn't it? We ended up with some like nameplates for day one. Day one starts you off with everything you need for 2025, your word of the year, your nameplate. You've got some little foiled alphabet in there to be able to write your word of the year and your nameplate. Beautiful. Then day two, we got a beautiful lock key pin, which was gorgeous and stunning, and it's just, I think it's a lovely touch, and it almost reminds you of, and it's a great reminder of almost having the lock and key to your own manifestation of your own dreams. So you're kind of the holder of your own year, you know, because I think that's the kind of thing that I got from here. So I thought that was stunning. Then day 3, I might have to remind myself what was in here now. Yeah, we got some tabs, and then we had some like nameplates for the entire year. Stunning. I just think the thought that goes behind this is absolutely wonderful. Then day 4 was, we had like a currently section, some weekend banners, and some like kind of foiled deco, which was gorgeous. Day 5 was in this beautiful kind of glitter envelope. Inside we got our first kind of vertical kit. I will show you the first page of that vertical kit. Full vertical kit including headers. A vertical kit from Josephinebowdesigns is 4 pages, and then of course you get the extra headers too, which is beautiful, and I just thought was absolutely stunning. Day 6 now, we had our, I can never remember the name of these. So these are your standard vertical foiled underlays. You get 2 sheets of them. Stunning. Day 7 was in this beautiful kind of, it was wrapped around, and then you got the little stamp there. I've left it on just so I can show you all. And then we got something new. I will share that quickly, and I do hope that they come to the shop. You got a set of these, I don't think I've seen this anywhere realistically, where it's every quarter you get a whole page that then says quarterly goals. So you've got little sections to be able to maybe goal set, reflect. Each one of them is different. So reflect, enjoy, action, plan. And I love that, because you know, when you're first starting off, you want to reflect for the new year. Perfect. Then you've got spring, which is plan. Let's plan. Summertime is definitely always action, and then autumn is where you start to wind down and you enjoy yourself. I just thought this was absolutely beautiful. You got 4 of them. Stunning. And this is almost like the TN size. And then number 8, we got 3 beautiful washi tapes. I did mention about an issue that was happened with the manufacturer, which wasn't obviously Joe's fault, because the manufacturer fault, where the foiling wasn't 100%. And we will be getting a set through the post whenever that comes. Day 9 was some vellum and some foiled acetate, which was stunning, and again something that you can use straight away to set up your calendar. Day 10 was some vinyl die stickers, which are absolutely gorgeous. And then day 11 is and was, have a quick look, we just had some quarter boxes, and we had some like washi strips with what was it now, some date dots, which was stunning. And then day 12 was another full 4-page vertical kit, along with another set of those beautiful headers. So this, you get 2 full vertical kits including the headers. You get a set of 3 washi tapes. Then you get the various bits and pieces that you need to set up your 2026 planner. So pretty much everything that you could possibly need for you to be able to set up your planner, enjoy, you know, using your vertical kits. And then of course you've got this little beautiful pin that kind of reminds you, I will actually open, no, I'll put a picture up for you. And then you've got washi tape as well that kind of matches throughout the whole theme. So this in itself is everything you need to set up your 2026 planner. Washi tape, some nameplates, your manifestation, your reflection, your thoughts, a couple of vertical kits. I just think it's absolutely stunning. I mean, as we all know, as a standard, I'll just quickly log on and just check how much a vertical kit would be. A standard vertical kit with headers is £14.50, obviously minus postage, so that's already nearly £30 worth of items in here. Then everything else in between, you know that it's value for money. The fact that you get the extra pouch that you can keep, then you've got the little, everything that you would usually buy, I truly believe is above and beyond £80. I just don't think that it costs £80. To see what the information was about. Okay, so it just says here about the standard vertical kit, £80, and then the Hobo Cousin was £80, Hobo Weeks £70, and the Journey one was £70. So it just says here, this item must be bought alone or in a transaction of Advent only items. Discount codes are not valid on this item. Any orders with codes used will be cancelled. This includes PR codes. This is a 12-day calendar with 12 exclusive planner related gifts. It is not Christmas themed and not completely bow themed, but will include some bows. The foil colour will be holographic. The majority of the stickers will be suitable for use in multiple planner types, but in the case of kit type items, please select your preferred option. I don't want to give away too many details at this stage, but I'm so excited to send these out, and I promise you won't be disappointed. Calendars will ship during November, so you'll receive them in plenty of time for the festive period, however you wish to open them. Postage is tracked. And I completely agree. Absolutely stunning, like no fault, gorgeous. I thought last year's was beautiful, and the years before, 12 days of Bowmas, which was 12 days of washing and then 12 days of Bowmas, loved it. I'm glad we've got some washi tape in here as well. I would have loved to have more washi tape, but I know that that's something that can't be done every single year. Fingers crossed for next year. It just sets me up because they're all like different themes, different colours, different situations, just like this is. Now, my thought behind this advent calendar is that I'll be using it in my 2026 plan. I haven't decided which one yet, but I will be doing it, and I promise myself I'll be using pretty much everything that I can, even down to like the stickers. I'm going to remove them. The envelopes I'm going to keep and reuse or add into my journal. Like everything, there's been so much thought that's gone into it. It would be such a waste to just like throw it all in the bin. Last year's, with the little boxes, I gave them to my niece. I added sweets in there and she loved that. It was like a little surprise for her. But yeah, I think value for money, £80, gorgeous. Everything in here is beautiful. It's all hand curated. I mean, even down to like each envelope was created by Jo. This was printed by her. This was made by her. Of course, like these pouches, I'm presuming they're already pre-bought, but it's not the point. The point is everything costs money, and for £80 you've got so many things to get you started off. I will add like pictures over, you know, in between, so you can see each day, and then let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Would you purchase next year? And if you do want to purchase, you will have to remember advents usually start from around, some start as early as June, like sewing ones, and others start July, August, September. So advents usually start around June, July, August, September, October possibly for some. But by November, middle of November, end of November, first week of December, they're already out. You may get leftovers in some shops. Majority sold at sellout, and mainly they are on pre-order. Josephinebowdesigns usually does a pre-order, and it's usually around August, September, I want to say. But if you do follow me, I always do share when advents are available on my social media account. I don't usually share them on here until like the day of, but I might start doing a post close to the time, or just share throughout my videos, because if you are not realizing when they are and then you're missing out, then you know it's, I understand it can be like quite frustrating. This is what I like to do. I like to save from like January onwards, and I know I've got 6 months or so to save up for my advent calendar, and then when it comes to the time and I know they're available, I then just purchase. It's like a nice treat to myself, because I then don't usually purchase any other sticker kits unless it's like something that I need, fonts, that type of thing in between. But I decided last year that I wasn't going to, because it was enough. Same with this year. I have had 3 advent calendars this year. I had 5 last year, and I did want 5 this year, but 2 shops didn't like do an advent this year, which is fine. I like to spot as much as possible, and I don't necessarily like to do like big shops all the time, but there are some favorites that I do, and Josephinebowdesigns is definitely one of my favorites. Like I said, this is my 3rd year going, and I think if she does it again next year, I'll be buying year after year after year. as long as I am in the planner community and enjoying playing with planners, I will be purchasing this advent calendar. I think it's great value for money. I think everything is beautiful. It lasts for such a long time too. Like, but what I mean by that is my advent from the year before, it's not because it was something was the matter. No, it's me myself. I just think it's too pretty to use, and the sticker quality is absolutely gorgeous. It's just like she's printed it off today, and I can't believe I had it for 2 years. I used something, I think it was last month. I was like, wow, like the sticker quality, the print, everything is gorgeous. Like, it still can be used any time of the year, any year going, and that's what I love about Josephinebowdesigns advent calendars. Well, I think that's enough of me rambling. I hope you've enjoyed all 12 days, and I hope you've enjoyed the kind of sharing of the advent calendars. I did do a poll where it said please share day by day, but of course if you're watching this video at the end, this is just going to give you kind of like the base of everything without having to watch me open each and every day, like one by one. So I'll try and add every daily picture in here so you can see what it looked like, especially like the beginning part because it was so pretty. And then what I will do is I'll add a clip in of all of the information that was in this little seed packet because I just think it was stunning, absolutely beautiful. So maybe if you want to use some of these tips and tricks from Josephinebowdesigns with, you know, thinking, intention, root, you know, planting your own seed and then nurturing that seed, meaning like your thoughts, your intentions, your goals each quarter, rather than thinking at the end of the year, oh, what have I got to do? I love the concept behind it. The Secret Garden, very nostalgic for me. If you watched The Secret Garden as a child, it's one of my favorite movies. I just thought it was stunning. I still watch it now even. I wish they did another adaptation. It would be good to see an early adaptation. But anyway, I digress. I'm rambling now. But yeah, lovely, well done. Thank you, Josephinebowdesigns. A big tap on the back, pat on the back. Exceptional. You've outdone yourself, and I'm already excited about the calendar for 2026. Thank you so much for watching. You can find all things My Creative Chronic Life at www.mycreativechroniclife.co.uk, and if you're watching this after all the advents are done in the new year, sometimes if they are leftovers, Josephinebowdesigns adds them to her website on her shop page. So not on Etsy, she's got her own website, so make sure to go to www.josephinebowdesigns.co.uk. I'll leave the link up here and in the description box below. Once again, wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.